Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we'll take a look at 10 scary videos that should be illegal. If you like this video, then please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. This TikTok video was posted by a user named WinMCPix in January 2023. The author started filming after he saw lights flickering randomly in his bathroom. So he put his laptop down and cautiously went to check the situation. The moment he peeked around the corner towards the bathroom, he saw something he couldn't explain. See for yourself.
Yes? Hello? What is that? Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Leave my lights alone.
After peeking around the corner, he sees the black figure of a boy hiding behind the bathroom door. However, when he comes closer, the boy hides back around the corner and just disappears. As soon as the author walks back into the living room, the black figure reappears in the same place, after which the video ends without any further explanation. Some people in the comments believe that this video is fake, but a larger group of people think that it is genuine. No one could find any visible editing or any other sign of tinkering with the video, and the author's reaction seems quite honest as well. But what do you think about it? Let me know your opinion down in the comments.
Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you.
This very disturbing clip was posted to Antonio Leo's Instagram account in March of this year. In it, we see a view from a security camera pointed at the streets of some city late at night, where at first nothing appears to be amiss. This is about to change very quickly though. Suddenly, a loud bang can be heard throughout the city. A huge red beam can be seen descending from the sky to a place just a few kilometers from the author. If you look carefully, you can also notice some lights levitating directly above where the beam came from. It is because of this that many viewers think that this is a real UFO attack caught on camera. However, skeptics argue that there have been no eyewitnesses to this phenomenon, which is very strange indeed. But in this case, it would only be good if the video was really fake. I think that none of us would want aliens to start attacking our cities and taking control of the Earth. But what is your view on this video? Real UFO sighting or just a hoax? In this video uploaded to the Dargos YouTube channel, the author Dennis sets out to explore an abandoned school used by the Germans during the World War II. At the beginning of the video, we see a view of the building showing in how poor of a shape it really is. Dennis explains that there is a very strange legend surrounding this building. Locals say that a fire has swept through the building sometime in the past. But when the bystanders were looking inside the window of the empty flaming school, they saw a woman standing motionless in one of the rooms. None of them knew who this woman was, and they were unable to find her after the fire has stopped. So the author goes inside the building to find out what really happened in this school all those years ago. Soon after he arrives, the author pulls out the spirit box in an attempt to connect with any soul present. This is what he heard.
Это ты сожгла это помещение?
Да.
After a few minutes, the author sets up cameras all over the building, and it doesn't take long before one of them captures this. Two doors in the hallway seem to open by themselves. Not long after, while the author is exploring one of the rooms, something truly horrifying happens.
Дай мне знак, если надо где-то еще искать.
When the author asks the local entity for any sign that it is present, several boxes and chairs are suddenly drawn into the middle of the room. Later in the basement, when the author pulls out the spirit box once again, the activity develops further. Out of nowhere, all the lights go out and what sounds like loud footsteps can be heard all around. After the lights come back on, the spirit box says something kinda unexpected. This was the last straw and the author left immediately after.
Что тебе нужно от меня?
So what is going on in this old abandoned school? Could a dark force really be responsible for the fire that struck this building years ago? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? Let me know down below. This video was uploaded to YouTube by a man named Roger Talbot. See what it captures for yourself. This footage comes from a security camera that Roger has installed outside his house. At first, it may seem that the video only captures the unfortunate moment when the author tripped and fell to the ground. If you look carefully, however, you will notice something that is much more difficult to explain. A stone by the wall suddenly flies into the air by itself and lands directly under the author's feet. It almost looks as if the stone was thrown by some invisible force. The author himself thinks that it is 100% the work of a poltergeist who is trying to get rid of him. But there is also a group of viewers who are not so sure about this. They believe that this strange incident can definitely be explained rationally, but they have not really agreed on how. So if you have any ideas, be sure to let me know down below. This video was taken about 10 years ago by a man named Victor. It was filmed in a house built in the 1930s, which the author recently inherited from his grandpa. In the past, various strange events were recorded in this building, which no one could explain. However, what Victor was able to find is something even worse. In this video, he is filming the stairs leading to the basement of the house, where he just heard some mysterious noises. A strange grey figure can be seen climbing up the stairs just before the video abruptly ends. Victor says he has heard those same sounds many times before, but every time he started recording, those noises would stop. Not this time though. Even he himself cannot explain what he was able to capture this night, and shortly after left the premises and didn't return for several days. So what do you think? A paranormal entity or just a friend? Instagrammer Al Kukui recently posted the following strange video to his account. In the video, we see a rocking chair that seems to swing by itself. But the truly terrifying thing happens only after the author turns the camera away from the armchair to the old television behind him. See for yourself. At the beginning of the video, it looks like the chair is moving on its own. But in the reflection from the television, we see a small figure sitting on the chair and swinging with it. As soon as the camera turns away from the television and back to the chair, the figure is nowhere to be found. A lot of theories started circulating about this clip immediately after its release. One of them says that the figure in the reflection is the ghost of a child who tragically died on the property where the video was filmed. However, other viewers are not so sure about the authenticity of the video, pointing to the possibility that it could be cut at the moment when the author moves the camera. According to them, this is just a hoax, which was created purely to become a sensation on the internet. If this is really the case, then the author definitely succeeded. Lisa from the YouTube channel Asleep 5 Decades recently posted a few very disturbing clips to her page. Lisa documents her van life while traveling across North America, during which she manages to capture some pretty unusual situations. The first such case happens to Lisa in February 2022, when she is sleeping at the back of her van at 5:30 in the morning.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints. Hello? How can I help you?
Out of nowhere, someone starts knocking on the back door saying he has a question for her.
Hello? How can I help you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
When Lisa looks out the window, she sees the lights of a car in the distance.
All I could see is like headlights, and then they backed out and went and left. So I'm not feeling so safe.
The next morning, Lisa finds dozens of footprints circling her campsite in the snow.
Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See? Right here. Look. These are like literally footprints. I never go there.
In the second clip, Lisa films a man who has tried talking to her several times.
So he goes in front of the van and I see him, forever still trying to figure out this this translation or trying to figure out a way to communicate with me.
He lingers near the author's vehicle for quite a long time while using Google Translate to communicate with Lisa.
So after, I think it was maybe half an hour, it had been at least that long, trying to figure out how to communicate with me. Well, he gets in his car. He drove his car and kept on parking it differently in front of my van, beside my van, but he kept on moving it and I was just creeped right out.
The same man is later seen hiding in the bushes outside the author's van, even though it is raining outside. He reparks his car several times, seemingly trying to get her attention.
Please leave. Please leave, you sketchy person. Please leave. Look at that. He's really scaring me.
In the last encounter, Lisa shows footage where a guy drives by her van with a remote control car in the middle of the night. Thankfully, none of those incidents went too far, but it is still pretty scary to think what these men were up to if Lisa got out of her vehicle. The following very strange video was uploaded to the Arab YouTube channel Blah Blah a few weeks ago. The video was originally shot somewhere in Africa and shows a woman with hooves instead of legs undergoing a ritual. The guy performing the ritual should hopefully heal her legs and return them to the original state, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to be working very well. Many people from the entire village gather around to see how such thing was even possible. If you look closely, you can see the woman even has a tail. Then the video cuts to an elderly woman and a young man who both seem to have the same problem. This video definitely looks very real, and it will be hard to prove that it is edited in any way. On the other hand, it is also hard to believe that something like this could actually happen. So let me know what you think about it in the comments.
Mama.
This disturbing incident took place on March 14, 2022 at 6:30 in the morning. While the offer was weighing herself on the scale in front of the large mirror in the living room, this happened. The video shows how the reflection in the mirror behaves somewhat strangely. At one point, the reflection seems to stop moving with the offer and has a mind of its own. The offer's brother observed this phenomenon firsthand and immediately began to insist that they check the footage from the security camera. After they did so, it was evident that the brother was not just making it up, and the offer's reflection really stopped responding to her movements. In the comments under the video, extensive debates began about what really happened in the video. Even after more than a year though, no one has been able to rationally explain this strange incident, and it remains a mystery to this day. But if you have any ideas, be sure to let me know below this video. This video was uploaded to TikTok a few weeks ago by a man who wishes to remain anonymous. On it, we see the offer slowly opening the door to a room in some unknown building. Although almost no other context is known for the video, it is still very disturbing. See for yourself what he finds behind the door. On the left, we see a girl sitting at a table while whatever this is watches her from the corner of the room. For a while, the offer stands speechless and tries to absorb what he just saw, when suddenly the light goes out and he is left in the dark. When the offer finds the switch again, he discovers that both the girl and the figure standing in the corner have disappeared from the room. There, the video ends, and we can only speculate about what the offer was really able to capture. Many people believe that this entity possessed the girl sitting at the table, and when it saw the offer walk in, it turned off the lights and took her away. There's also a group of people who think that the whole thing is just a setup though. So I'll leave it up to you to decide what to believe. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.